Good morning, everybody. I Tushar Jain, CFO and Research Head of Ajay Astromani Guru and TusharGlobalServices.com. Welcome all of you today on 3rd November 2022. As you all know, in this episode we discuss about Indian stock markets and what all things you need to consider for next few trading days. So yesterday, uh, during the yesterday night, the US Fed outcome have been declared, and as expected, US Federal Reserve have increased the interest rates by 75 basis points. And the most important thing is, after the interest rate hike, after nearly around half an hour, when the Fed chairman Jeff Powell uh, held a press conference, his view for the next coming months are still hawkish, because of which the global markets are showing profit booking. And that is what we have recommended, that it is advised to not to hold big positions ahead of the this major event. And now both Nifty and Bank Nifty are also showing weakness by more than 0.5% in pre-market, and markets are about to open in few seconds, and they are about to open definitely weak. Now, whether they will sustain uh, at the higher levels or show profit booking or weakness, that we will discuss in this episode. And although the overall markets, especially Indian markets, are not very much weak, and they are showing strength only, but we cannot neglect the global sentiment and global markets. And also the reason for this positive movement from last especially 1 week was because of the FIIs buying. Every day FIIs were net buyers by more than 1000 crores, and in fact on Monday they net bought by more than 4000 crores. So now, after this comment by the Fed chairman, I hope the FIIs continue with their buying. Although for the short term, for 1 or 2 days, they might show some selling or some volatility, but uh, I hope they after few days they started buying also, and the Indian markets to recover and to continue with its positive move. Although the overall sentiment of the market is expected to remain positive, and buy on dips strategy is still active, but for the short term it is still advised to uh, hold and wait and watch. Strategy should be applied uh, for at least this week, that is, today is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday. And for the less risky traders, it is advised to take fresh position uh, on Monday only. And Mr. आरुष जैन जी, uh, हम धन्य यानी कि कृषि जींसो और हिंदी के अंदर हम हमारे 10:30 बजे वाले शो के अंदर हम आपसे रूबरू होते हैं, ये जिसमें हम हिंदी भाषा के अंदर एग्रो कमोडिटीज, नॉन एग्रो कमोडिटीज और इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट में चर्चा करते हैं। और जो 9:15 से 9:30 बजे वाला जो शो होता है, उसमें हम इंग्लिश के अंदर इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट के ऊपर चर्चा करते हैं, जिससे कि हम सभी व्यूअर्स जो इंग्लिश समझते हैं वो इंग्लिश में सुन पाए, और जो हिंदी समझते हैं वो हिंदी में सुन पाए। इसलिए दोनों के लिए अलग अलग शो है। आप 10:30-11 बजे के आसपास हम एक शो अपलोड करेंगे, उसको आप जरूर देखिएगा। So coming back to the Indian markets, and since yesterday, some results were also there, and especially IT sector. Uh, if we see the IT, Nifty IT, it is around 1% down, and it is showing significant weakness. And because yesterday the Nasdaq fall by around 4%, so especially we need to be careful in IT sector. And for the medium term perspective, we can consider stocks like Steel Authority of India, although today it opened gap down and is at the level of 79.50. And if you remember, uh, We have recommended this stock day before yesterday, and yesterday showed significant upper movement, and now it is almost at the day before yesterday's level only. So for the medium term perspective, you can still consider Steel Authority of India, and also you can consider Axis Bank. Although not for the short term, I am repeating, but for the medium term perspective, for around 1 to 2 months, you can consider this stock. So uh, this was our analysis for the Indian stock market for next few trading days. You should avoid trading in indices as of now, but you can consider stocks like Steel Authority of India and Axis Bank for next few trading day for medium term perspective, that is for 1 to 2 months. So that is what for the Indian stock market. I hope you liked our analysis, and you should go through a standard disclaimer also, that all these informations and analysis are purely for educational, research, and training purposes. We will not be responsible for any profits or loss in case you go to any trade, and you should consult your personal financial advisor and your personal wisdom before taking any trade. So that's all for the today's episode. I hope you liked our analysis. Thank you and good day.